And welcome once again to another fantastic Minecraft upload. My name is Dr. Wasabi, and in today's episode we make a very special build from a very recent Destiny 2 raid. Yes, that is right, folks. So for those who don't know, I play a lot of Destiny 2, and by a lot, I mean a lot. So much so that my Twitter bio declares myself a Destiny 2 addict. But all jokes aside, folks, I play a lot of Destiny 2, and a recent art competition was hosted by the amazing Scarrow9, who is a Destiny creator, just making some art for Twitter. It could be anything. It could be transmogs, it could be just skins, that kind of thing. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be a fantastic challenge if I could make one of these characters in Minecraft as a statue? Because for those who know me, I do a lot of statues, I do a lot of tutorials in that fashion, so it's always a great challenge to do new things and just try out what's new. So in that respect, I have made the main boss for the Root of Nightmares raid as part of the Lightfall DLC, Nezarec, in Minecraft. Honestly, I'm so chuffed I've actually done this, and I can't wait to show you this character. So without further ado, folks, I've made an awesome cinematic for you all to enjoy, and I hope you like it.
Oh, a shame we can't entertain our one-sided conversations further. Oh, but this feels too good. Guardian, let me devour your fear.
Okay, folks, we are back from that amazing cinematic experience. Now, I don't say this often, but when I really come out of my comfort zone when it comes to building, either two things happen. Either it's a big steaming pile of garbage, or it is something absolutely wonderful, like I can take pride in the knowledge that I've made it. And honestly, this is the latter of that section. Honestly, I'm so proud about how this has came out. I honestly love a good challenge as a builder because it helps me grow and just add some new tools to my retinue as a builder in general. So showing off this build, we have three parts, kind of dividing the character. We have the head, we have the main body, and we have the light tendrils erupting from Nezarec's back. In terms of the torso, we have a very raw red color scheme using a variety of blocks including red concrete, red terracotta, and red nether brick stairs. Now, for those who actually have fought Nezarec or have seen any pictures of him from the raid, you will know that he is quite a chunky boy. The joke being that he has quite the dad bod. But all jokes aside, I've done my best to kind of incorporate his size and body shape into the build itself. Now, of course, you have to sacrifice some things, but in general, we've got the general body shape spot on, with a few more details, including these kind of alien kind of holes that you'll see on his body. The kind of lore between his character is that only his head remained, so everything else is a regeneration, and it's still very raw in that respect. So that's very much influenced the art style and the color scheme. Honestly, credit goes to the Bungie art team. I think they did a fantastic job doing this character, and the whole raid aesthetic in general, the sort of light against dark theme really went well in my opinion. Okay, so if we look at the smaller details, we have little bits and bobs on Nezarec's body. Sort of cufflinks, little stuff around his arms. Now these would be kind of laid down in his tomb, but was kind of attached to him as the Traveler's Light resurrected him in place. So that's a really another nice detail to put in, as well as these awesome spikes that you'll see across his body. Just little details like that really make up the build, in my opinion, as well as this transition from the torso to the head. Of course, with the lore mentioned, is a really nice transition from red concrete to obviously normal terracotta, then white terracotta, and then cyan terracotta transitioning into basalt and grey concrete. A really nice transition of blocks, in my opinion. In terms of difficulty, I have to say that the torso itself was an absolute breeze, because as long as you've got like a reference image, you can really just follow the texturing and make sure it's all hunky-dory. But the main difficulty for me was in the head shaping, as well as the light tendrils just erupting from his back. As you can see, no spare expense was not made in making this. Honestly, I'm so glad about how these came out. As part of Nezarec's character, this is a big part. These huge tendrils is growing out of his back as part of his regeneration into something new. It was a great challenge for me to do, using the glass blocks to transition, sort of simulate the light radiating from his body. And just to prove it to you folks, if we go into time settings and we make it to midnight, we can really see this emphasized in the light blocks that I have placed along the tendrils. It's a really nice touch in my opinion, but it sort of exaggerates how radiating this light is, which kind of goes into his character of something that has been reborn as both a creature of light and dark. If we go to the front, we can see the tendrils at the back, as well as the lighting up chimera eyes that Nezarec has. Now, let's just go into day to see this a bit better. Okay, that's much better. So I really like this touch. Honestly, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Credit goes to the Bungie art team. They did a fantastic job making this character. Now, the Chimera eyes was a bit tricky. I went through a few variations when it came to what I needed to do. So I did put these blocks in front, one block in front, but I decided just to add a bit of translucence and add some different glass pane blocks. Like magenta, yellow, cyan and green, just matching each block's general color type, and then on top of that I put in some wither skeleton skulls, and I thought that was a really nice touch. It really sells the sort of chimera abomination that this creature Nezarec really is. Going from the Chimera Eye feature, we go on to Nezarec's head itself. Now, of course, like I said before, this was one of the more difficult things to shape out. I actually went through a few variations of this before I got the shape right. It's very weird. It's like this spherical bit at the back, and it kind of ramps up into a sliding formation, which goes into the head crests that Nezarec wears. Whether this is an actual helmet or it's his actual head, we don't know. That's the kind of thing with these Darkness Disciples. Armor and body seemingly fused into one. If you see Rolk, for those who play Destiny 2, the Witch Queen. So yeah, in general, I'm really happy about how it came out. The use of the grey concrete against the smooth basalt was a really smart choice in my opinion, and I think it worked out well. So there we have it, Nezarec from the latest Destiny 2 raid, Root of Nightmares. I do hope you enjoyed. I had an absolute blast with this build. Obviously, credit goes to Scarrow9. Without him, this build would not be possible. He's hosting an art competition that may or may not be closed. I cannot be certain of that. All I know is good luck to the participants. I do hope you enjoyed this video. This was an absolute joy for me to make, and I do hope you like it. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I bid you a most pleasant good evening, and of course, as always, God bless. And now, folks, it is time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your viewing and hope we've succeeded in providing you with an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Stay happy and come back again soon. Good night.